All right. I'm just about ready to go. Bam! A little bit of fun. School's out for summer. School's out forever. School's not out forever, but school, if you're in Pennsylvania, surrounding areas, school's out for summer. And except for my friends in Jersey, they're still in school. My name is Ansa Presney, and I just wanted to share today. My heart is really happy. And why is it happy? School's out for summer. And I had an athlete, a really high level athlete, make the decision to invest in mental performance coaching. Why? This athlete has some really big showcases this summer and wants to add some tools to his toolbox so that he can play at his highest levels. And one of the things I thought I would do today is just share with you something that is foundational with almost every single athlete. So the title today is Unrealistic Expectations. And unrealistic expectations tend to show up in rules or demands that we have as athletes or as professionals or as parents of ourself on certain behaviors or performance, right? So it's easy for me to share a basketball scenario. I grew up as a basketball player, right? And one of my expectations in my younger days was when I shot, the ball would always go in the hoop. And if it didn't go in the hoop, if I didn't achieve my self-imposed expectation, it would create this level of frustration. And then that level of frustration would erode my confidence. And then once we start eroding my confidence, we start this like vicious cycle. So often when I work with an athlete, one of the things I try to do is get them to flesh out what are their unrealistic expectations. And we don't walk around with this list going, hey, I have unrealistic expectations. It's more, hey, what do you expect when you compete as an athlete? What do you expect? Right? And often when I'm working with a baseball player, the expectation is they're going to get a hit every single time they're up at bat. And if you Google it, there's not one player in the Major League Baseball, right, MBL, that, did I say that right, MBL? I don't know. Major League Baseball that has ever gotten a hit every single time they're up at bat. So sometimes when we go through this discussion, we help an athlete just recognize the amount of pressure and stress that they're putting on themselves. And I often like to ask them, like, who's your favorite athlete? And when they share who their favorite athlete is, I'll ask, do they get a hit in every game? Do they score in every game? And my client will go, no, absolutely not. And I'm like, do they make a little bit more money than you? Yes. Are they a little bit better than you? Yes. But you expect to do something that they can't even achieve, right? So what I wanted to share today is just what this model is. And the challenge I have for you is just to raise your awareness of your expectations of yourself. In marriage, often unmet expectations is what drives a marriage apart. In sports, unrealistic expectation often creates this crazy stress, adversely impacts performance, and erodes confidence. So usually the journey when I'm working with an athlete early in the process is, can we raise our awareness to what rules we have for ourselves? What unrealistic expectations we have for ourselves? Can we raise our awareness? Can we identify it? And then once we have that awareness, we can then make some shifts to focus on the process. I'm going to save that for another day. But I have so many great examples of where athletes were transparent and identified, what's the junk that's creating this crazy stress? Wrestlers who felt, they had, not only did they have to win, they had to pin. Boxers who felt they had to win, right? And all their energy was on the outcome. Runners, I have to get a PR. Swimmers, I have to get a PR. So all their energy was on this outcome, and potentially this unrealistic expectation that created this crazy stress that impact. So what we teach is we teach how to release those expectations, focus on the process, and focus on what you can control. And so this summer, what are you investing in? Many athletes I know, boom, they've already signed up at the local gym. Here, it's Mary's Health and Fitness. Wherever you are, I'm sure there's some gym, boom, that you've committed to, right? You have a game plan for physically strengthening your body. You have a game plan for physically improving your skills. I'm going to ask you, how are you going to invest and strengthen your mental game? Join the other athletes that I've worked with. Make that investment and make that powerful shift from lack of confidence to full confidence, to performance anxiety, to calm and confidence. We can help you do that. So I'm running a virtual champion mindset boot camp this summer. We're doing it 4 weeks in July. We'll provide the recordings. You get access to our online mental performance program. You get access to you get so many goodies. You have access to our athlete meditations and a copy of our Great Sports Minds Athlete Journal. I'm one of the few that have all the resources, right? So if you like to learn by video, you like to learn by writing, we have all the resources to help you make that transformation. So school's out for summer. If you're home from college, you're an athlete that aspires to have a higher level of performance next season, take the time and think about joining us for our mental performance boot camp. And if you happen to catch this, we have a coupon code called LIVE. So you go click on the page, when you go to checkout, use the coupon code and save $50. So this week, I want you to think about what unrealistic expectations do you have of yourself for your performance? How are they impacting you? And how can you shift from thinking about the outcome and focus more on the process? Focus more on what you can control. So make it a great day. Stay well. Any questions, just message me. All right. Take care.